Welcome to the Basquatch Hunter.
I've got a fish.
We show our guests our love for fishing, and then we let them show us what they do. Whether it's a professional athlete or an industry professional, we include it all. We all chased our dreams to follow our careers. Now together, we will chase our Basquatch.
The Basquatch Hunter. Fish out of water. This week on The Basquatch Hunter.
Hey guys, it's Mike McKinstry, host of The Basquatch Hunter. I'm here with my good buddy and firearms expert extraordinaire, Andy Grossman. And today, I'm not only gonna take you fishing, but we're gonna try to get you on our first salmon. My first salmon out of a kayak. Your first salmon ever. And out of a kayak. Yeah. But we have another really good friend of ours that's gonna give us a helping hand here.
Hey everybody, Stephen Crooks, Water Dog Outfitters down in Whitehall, Michigan. I'm here bringing Mike and Andy on the river that I personally love. It's kind of how I learned how to salmon fish. And we're gonna take them out there, gonna try and hook them up, see what we can do on some bobbers, some stick baits, and see what kind of action we can get.
All right guys, so stay tuned. It's gonna be an awesome episode. And make sure you hang on because the second part of this episode is gonna get a little bit loud and fiery, I think.
Gonna be sweet.
So stay tuned guys, let's go get some salmon, let's go.
So we're just getting ready to head out, taking these guys to one of my favorite locations on the river. You know, one of those areas that I'm partial to because I learned how to fish here. I'm really hoping we can get these guys tied into it, one or two or a couple, you know, we'll see what happens. But, you know, we'll show them how it's done. We'll see what we can do.
Linking up with Steve from Water Dog Outfitters has been an incredible time. So last year we linked up and we tried going for salmon. We got a bunch of big northern pike. It was a whole lot of fun. But this year, I'm really hoping he shows us where the big salmon are. So we're sitting here waiting for the fish to bite, and the wind's blowing, the stream's moving, and then right when I was getting ready to pull my line in, it hit. Oh my God, it's pulling so much drag. Should I try to stop it?
No,
oh
no.
My God.
Let the drag and the rod work.
It's going right towards you, Andy. Holy cow, this fish is incredibly strong. It broke me off. Oh my God, my heart's racing. What a fight. That was absolutely insane, just feeling that in the kayak. It ran, oh my gosh. My heart's racing so much. All right. I've known you for a very long time.
Long time.
And
Too long.
And we both have had a lot of different jobs and done a lot of different things. But how long have you been in the firearm industry now? I don't remember how long, because like you've been in it.
I was in it to a point before doing classes, had an FFL, and professionally though, I would say about 5 years now.
Okay.
Writing and doing the photography and all that good stuff.
Bringing Andy outside of his environment is definitely a lot of fun. Usually he's used to shooting guns and being around firearms for a living. So bringing him out here, it's a lot more peaceful, have nature sounds, a lot more quiet than what he's used to.
This is nice coming out, just, you know, just fishing and relaxing a little bit, and beautiful river.
Yep.
Haven't caught anything unfortunately yet. But
not yet.
Not me, but
I will. I've always enjoyed seeing your work though, and it's been cool watching you grow from where you started to where you've became and where you're gonna go.
Yeah.
And like I know you've been on the same boat with my stuff too, where you're always like, man, it's cool to watch you like do all this cool stuff.
Yeah.
So it's fun bringing out fishing because it's like we have a very similar job but completely different industries.
Exactly.
Like yours is so much more fast-paced and like adrenaline-based, where mine is more like it's peaceful and there's nature.
Yes.
You know, so it's a cool. Like I do what you do as my hobby, and you do what I do as your hobby.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
All right, well let's get some fish, man.
Heck yeah.
It's a little jack, good little fish.
That's so cool.
That's awesome.
Not huge, but nice fish. Good one to start the day.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Nice.
Does it have a lure in its mouth?
Not this one. There we go. Beautiful little fish. Probably 8 pounds, maybe 9 pounds. Not a huge king, but like I said, very good for the grill. The crazy thing with fishing with a bobber and skein or spawn, you watch that bobber, and when it goes down, it's like you're bluegill fishing, and then you get an 8-pound bluegill. You don't know what you're tying into. You just set the hook, and it's either a little jack like this, little 8-pound king, or it could be a 30-pounder just sitting under the water surface. It's so amazing. That's why I love this.
The Basquatch Hunter is brought to you by FX Custom Rods. Quality, precision, performance. Feel Free Kayaks. AmeriGas, propane that's pro-you. Zot Ford and deals in the D.com. Three Waters Kayaks. Scales Fish Attractant. See the difference. Abu Garcia, Fish to Win. Tacticam. Berkeley, your fish, our science. Yak Attack, made in the USA. Produced by M1 Studios.
So it was my first time using skein for bait, and it stinks, it's slimy, it's like mucusy feeling, but the salmon love it and it gets them to bite the hook. Oh, he's running. Look at that. Whoa!
That's just a warm welcome. Hello. That's all that is. You wanted a close-up. You got a close-up.
Well, Steve caught 2 fish already, and we haven't.
It's like he fishes this area often.
Yeah, when we said we had someone showing us the way, we didn't think we were gonna have someone show us the way.
The way, exactly. Yeah.
Come here. There we go.
Dude, what a fish, man.
Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Number 2. So I have 2. I have 2 in the boat. These guys have 0. So we're really working on trying to hone their skills a little bit. You know, Mike had one immediately, broke him off. I was so excited about that. So we'll see what we can do. We'll get him in one.
He showed us how it looks. Now maybe he can show us how to do it.
Yep, well, next up is one of us catching a fish.
We're doing it.
Yes! Listen to that drag! How much line do I have?
Time to go chase him. Time to go chase him. Get your rod tip straight in the air. Keep that pressure on him. Now he's coming up again.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Mike's fish was ridiculous. The thing was awesome. I literally watched him take off down the river, being pulled by a fish, and I just sat there, sad, while my bobber didn't move.
Oh my God, this is huge. What do I do?
Just keep on him.
Oh
You're
my
good.
God, my arm's starting to get sore.
Just keep constant attention to him.
Here, he's coming over to you.
There's a stick right there. There's sticks right there,
Oh
so
my
be
God,
careful.
look at the size.
There we go.
Look at the size of this fish.
Rod tip up. Keep him in the air. Keep his nose up. He's under the boat, so now you're gonna have to lift the rod tip. You're gonna have to go up and over your boat. Oh, there you go. There he is. That's a nice fish.
Oh my gosh. Look at the size of this fish. Look at the size of that fish.
This is why we use 10-foot rods. FX.
Oh my.
Let me get, hold on. Don't try and lift him out of the water though. Just keep him in the water.
Look at the size of that fish.
Mike's fish was gorgeous. I'm guessing 16, 17 pounds. Great big king. Beautiful first fish out of a kayak. I couldn't be happier. That thing is awesome. There we go. Got him. Landed.
Oh my gosh. So that salmon was 10 times more powerful than I expected. I really didn't know what to expect, but I didn't think it was gonna pull me around like a sleigh ride, and it was absolutely incredible.
Barely hooked, too.
Barely hooked.
Barely hooked. Okay, let's go to the shore.
Yeah, let's go. Holy crap. That was one of the most amazing
awesome
fights I've ever had in a kayak in my entire life. That was absolutely incredible. This fish is the stinkiest and slimiest fish I've ever caught. When I held it up against me, it left a huge layer of slime right up against me. He's so slimy. That is amazing fish right there. That's one of the best fights I've ever had in a kayak. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. We left our house around 4 a.m. this morning, and we're leaving at about 4 p.m. today, so it's been a super long day, but I couldn't ask for better weather or better company. I think me and Andy both had a whole lot of fun. We had an awesome time on the water. I caught a fish of a lifetime. I watched Steve catch some fish. Unfortunately, Andy didn't get any fish yet, but it's okay because we're gonna head in and we're gonna go in Andy's world and he's gonna show me how much fun he has in his world. So hopefully I do better in his world than he did in mine, but we had a great time either way. So now let's go to the next segment and see what we get into. All right, so where are we at today?
So we're doing something a little bit different today. So Mike thinks that we're gonna actually go do some firearms stuff. I got a big surprise for him, and we're gonna do some barbecue today. Hey, obviously, I work in the firearms world every day, so to unwind, I do barbecue. Okay. So I wanted to bring you to Michigan Barbecue Supply here, my buddy's shop, show you some stuff, show you different smokers, and maybe make you a pit master today.
Well, that sounds fun. Let's go inside and see what we can get into then.
Let's do it.
I'm kind of excited to try something different. I just got into doing some smoking and some barbecuing, so I'm really excited to learn something new. Walking into this place is like walking into a fishing store. It's like a toy store for adults with barbecue problems. And now I just gotta add more stuff to my tackle box, I guess. Yeah.
I wanted to get Mike into the world of barbecue because it's just such a cool environment. There's just no wrong way to do barbecue. I got into competition barbecue a couple years ago. My buddy Matt and Kevin, Kevlar Barbecue, right behind us here, they went to the Jack Daniels World Champion. And that's who I learned from. So I've always been into barbecue, always wanted to do it more. Got into the competitive world, needed a place to buy stuff, so Michigan Barbecue, here we are. Let me introduce you to my friend Mark, the owner of Michigan Barbecue Supply.
Perfect. How you doing, Mark?
Hey, nice to meet you.
How's it going?
Andy, good to see you again.
Yeah.
How you guys doing today?
Good.
Welcome to the store.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a great looking place, man.
I met Mark at a barbecue competition a couple years back. He was just getting ready to open Michigan Barbecue Supply, and here I am. I'm here every week.
Yeah, what brought you in today?
We caught some salmon, and Andy wanted to show me what he likes to do as a hobby, and I'm a little over my head here, so I don't know what I'm doing, but he wanted to show me how to barbecue stuff.
He's a newbie, so we
We
figured
can
we'd
certainly
bring him
help
in.
you out. Well, if you know Andy, he's catching them at the Frozen Isle River. You
Yeah.
probably call yours the Manistee River.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, we can walk you around, show you around, from smokers to seasonings and sauces. We got just about everything you can imagine.
Awesome.
So today's exactly why I opened this store. It's the camaraderie of barbecue and the camaraderie of the outdoors. And it's all about making your meal just as memorable as the experience.
Always good to see my buddy at Michigan Barbecue Supply, Mark, but I love getting Mike out of his element.
So we caught some salmon, and I want to cook some salmon, but I have no idea where to start. I'm super new to this. So what's the first step I should look into for cooking the salmon?
Okay, so first you want to look at your flavor profile.
Okay.
What do you want it to taste like? It's a wide variety of seasonings and sauces.
Okay.
And it all comes down to flavor profile and what you're looking at.
Okay.
Sweet, spicy, hot, whatever you want. We have it all. We'll show you a couple of these seasonings.
So I guess looking for seasonings and rubs is kind of like going to a tackle shop and getting baits. You can never really have enough.
And then what we'll do is move on to the wood flavor. Depending on what kind of smoker you're using, whether you use pellets, charcoal, wood, typically with salmon, it's a fattier fish. We want a nice fruit or nut wood, like a pecan, cherry, apple.
Okay.
And that really helps the profile of the salmon come through.
After you pick all this stuff out, I saw all the different kinds of barbecues over here, but I have no idea what they do, what the differences are. So how do I know what kind of barbecue to go with?
Barbecue in the last couple of years have really come to the forefront. Everybody's smoking or grilling or cooking something.
Okay.
There's a smoker for everybody. The first cooker we're talking about today is the pellet cooker. Very popular because they're super easy. Literally a push of a button and your smoker is ready to cook. Pellets go in here, feeds through an auger, and your fire is actually the pellets, but it's run off of Wi-Fi and digital temperature boards. So you can really regulate your temperature from 150 degrees to 550 degrees. So the next cooker is a barrel cooker. Great flavor profile on this. Instead of pellets, you're using charcoal as your heat source. So it's a little bit more work. You have to light your own fire. The juices from your salmon, your ribs go down into the flames of the charcoal briquettes and steam back up. Pretty cool concept, a little bit more work.
Just like I always say in fishing, there's a specific fishing rod for every technique and every style, so you can never get enough. It's the same in the barbecue world. There's a different style of barbecue, different style of cooker for everything you want to do.
All right, so you learned a lot about barbecue today. I think the best thing to do is light some fires. Let's cook something. We got a bunch of seasonings here. We got smokers. Let's go cook some.
All right, sounds good.
Let's do it. So you might like this one. It's called Raging River. It has some maple sugar in there, allergy friendly. Let me take you over here. The Swamp Boys has molasses in it. Nice, good, sweet barbecue sauce. You said you don't like any heat?
Yeah, that sounds good.
That'd be fantastic on salmon.
Cool. I feel very confident about the seasoning and the sauce that Mark helped me pick out. I really hope my salmon's one of the best ones.
Today I picked up the pecan and honey from Heath Riles. I love the flavor profile that this gives it, nice sweet flavor. I like a little bit of spice on my salmon as well, so I picked up the AR's Hot Southern Honey as well to do a nice glaze afterwards.
Today I used a chipotle garlic butter, and I finished mine with a peach barbecue glaze. Mike used his propane smoker. Again, easy to use, filling up the propane tank, getting it lit, and using wood chips. The key thing here is using the right ingredients and the right sauces. Really, you can cook on any smoker. It all depends on what you want to do, what's best for you, and just have fun with it.
Since Andy didn't catch a fish in the first part of this episode, me and Mark are both cooking some fresh wild-caught salmon, while Andy is cooking some store-bought farm-raised salmon. So I know this isn't supposed to be the case, but after seeing Andy's salmon cooking, I think the store-bought salmon looks a little bit better than ours right now. It might be that experience coming in. All the salmon is done. It looks amazing. It smells amazing, and we are very impatient. So,
Dude, can we just eat already?
Yeah, we need to get into this.
go.
So I'm gonna get some pieces out and let everyone try some. So let's try Andy's first.
All right. Love the tenderness of that.
Yeah.
Cooked to perfection.
That is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Now we gotta try mine. It is wild caught.
Yeah, there's a little bone in there.
Yep. It's got good flavor. I just definitely went way too heavy on the seasoning.
That's good though, man. That's really good.
Great flavor.
What seasoning was that one?
Raging River. A little bit of maple sugar in there, paprika, salt. It was designed for salmon. I think it tastes incredible.
It's really good.
All right, now the final one. So this is the one that Mark made. My initial judge, I like the flavor of Mark's the best, but I like the overall salmon better of Andy's the most.
I'd have to agree. I do like,
Yep, I'm the best.
I really do like all of them. Mark's has an awesome punch to it.
Yeah.
That ghost pepper peach hot sauce is, I'm buying some.
Yes.
stuff's amazing. And I do like the flakiness of mine, but it is a different salmon.
So what's your overall winner?
It sounds conceited, but I have to go with mine.
I mean, I agree. I voted for Andy too. So Mark?
I mean, I'm conceited too. I love the spiciness of mine. That's why I went with the extra ghost pepper peach in there, because I love salmon with the sweet, with that extra bite. It's not for everybody, but it's what we love.
So you think yours is the winner?
Absolutely.
Okay, so Mark chose his, Andy chose his, and I chose Andy's. So I think Andy's the overall winner today. So, dude, congratulations.
Thank you.
And these two have been buddies for a while, so
Yeah.
I think there's conspiracy theory there.
Yeah, we're not against Mark here.
Today, I think we're all winners, even though mine was the better tasting salmon, but it's a win-win for everybody.
I think it was a win-win for everybody, although my salmon's much better.
Thank you so much for showing me your world. Mark, thank you so much for showing
You're
me
welcome.
your world too. And this was an actually delicious episode. So make sure you guys go out, check out all the stuff they offer here at Michigan Barbecue Supply. Where can they find you online too, so they can get stuff online?
Yeah, mibbqsupply.com.
All right, check it out, guys, and go out and get into some barbecue.